up, Bills Mafia? I'm Dave Goodman. This is Dad, and we are on the final 4 games of the predictions. And the last 4 games are
a grind.
They're
it's
not
a
getting.
grind.
Yeah, it's not getting
it's
any
not
easier.
getting easier for us, man.
No.
It's an uphill battle all fucking season on this schedule.
Yeah, it is.
It's tough.
In Week 13, we go to the Pittsburgh Steelers. They're home, or we're home against them, but they lost Ben Roethlisberger last year, so I know that they're itching at the bit to get back and have a good team around them. So
they're a hungry team. A lot of analysts have counted Pittsburgh out, and believe me, those players on Pittsburgh are hearing all that shit talk. They're hungry over there.
They have some good pieces.
They have good pieces. Yeah. James Conner. They have nice receivers over there. A good offensive line. Roethlisberger is Roethlisberger. A healthy Roethlisberger is a top 10 quarterback in this league easily.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback, man.
He's what you and I want out of Josh Allen.
Yeah,
but just he's more. He's
yeah. They have Juju Smith-Schuster as well. They have James Conner. They have what is it? Who was that tight end that they had last year as well?
Vance McDonald.
Yeah, Vance McDonald. Yeah,
I remember him in fantasy. He was sick, dude. He came out of nowhere.
Yeah, Vance McDonald. Yeah, Vance McDonald came out of nowhere, man. He was quite the. Yeah, he's quite the player. He came out of nowhere. He did a nice year. They have, they still have a good offensive line, middle of the pack. Average O-line play.
So I don't know. It's a tough game.
They have Joe Hayden.
They have Joe Hayden, who was rated above Trey White, which was total bullshit.
Yeah,
and now listen, Hayden may be good, okay, but is he Trey White good? No. And why was he ranked ahead of Trey White? This isn't about that Bills Mafia. We created a video on that bullshit, but Hayden is on the team, whatever.
Yeah, he's a decent cornerback.
They have good safeties
they have
over there.
Mike Hilton, he's a slot cornerback. He's one of the top ones in the league. They have
TJ Watt,
Bud Dupree.
I hate Bud Dupree, so dirty.
Yeah, it's a good linebacker duo, man. At least
it's tough defense over there. It's top 5.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna give the Bills a tough time. The Steelers are one of those teams that's well coached. Mike Tomlin's a hell of a coach.
Yeah,
I've always enjoyed watching him. He's got a lot of passion, got a lot of care for the game, and I think he treats his players the right way as well. So he allows them to have the freedom to be who they are, but also understand that there's a time and a place to be a professional as well. So I think that this is going to be one of the tougher games of the year as well, because just strictly based on their legacy and who they are, they always play a tough game. It's never an easy game with them.
They're hungry. And last season the Bills played their rookie quarterback and barely beat him. I mean, that was not a comfortable game last season.
Oh, Rudolph,
playing Pittsburgh. Rudolph showed he's got some type of game. Mm-hmm. He's not good or anything. He probably won't. He'll probably be the worst quarterback coming out of that draft, but for how good the Bills' defense was last year, we struggled playing that game and we barely beat them.
Yeah, we did.
So now you add in Roethlisberger, and a healthy James Conner, and Juju. And Vance McDonald. That's not an easy game, but we're playing at home. If this was in Pittsburgh, I would probably come out a loss here, but. Mm-hmm. Playing at home, this is the end of the season. I think that we squeeze out a close one here and win the game.
Like I said, a lot of these games
close games. It's gonna come down to a field goal or a bad call somewhere here and there.
Yeah,
we're just going by we're the home team, so I'm gonna say the edge is in Buffalo's favor there.
Yeah. So and then we go into Week 14 with the Broncos, and
I'm on the fence with this one.
This is a tough game, I guess. I don't know.
This is a trap game.
I believe we're going to what is it? Yeah, we're going to the Broncos. We're going to Denver.
Yeah.
And this is a team that is definitely much improved
on
offense.
The rise.
But their defense has not been what it was since Peyton Manning was there. So they still do okay. They're still they're right on the cusp of top 10, I guess, or whatever. They're
like around 12.
Yeah, 12 to 13.
Around 12 or 13.
Yeah, so they're right around there. But their offense needs a lot of work. They have Jerry Jeudy. Yeah, they have Jerry Jeudy.
He's the one guy I would have taken over Diggs.
Yeah,
maybe
he's pretty good.
And CeeCee Lamb.
Yeah, they have Noah Fant there too. They, They have some decent
They have Lindsey.
pieces.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Lindsey had over 2,000 all-purpose yards last year. Or
Philip Lindsey. Yeah, sorry.
3 years in a row he had this or something.
Yeah, Philip Lindsey had a great...
It was a crazy-ass stat. Like, the past 3 years, like, he's absolutely quietly torn up the whole AFC, but nobody's really talked about him because he's on the Broncos.
Yeah,
so.
I feel bad, man.
It's a tough game. It's tough.
It's going to be a tough game for him.
And it's in Denver, right?
Yeah, it's in Denver.
See, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Because how good is Drew Lock? Now,
it's really
they're high on Drew Lock. A few analysts are high on Drew Lock. He's the Alex Smith type.
Yeah.
You know, like, put players around him, put a good defense with them, and you know what? He's not going to lose you a game, but he won't, if you need him to come back, he won't hurt you.
Yeah.
So... a key to playing the Broncos, if I'm the Bills, is run the ball, pound the ball, pound the ball, pound the ball.
Yeah.
Keep Drew Lock uncomfortable on the sideline and score early, because if you're playing Drew Lock, he's a very safe quarterback.
Yeah,
he's what all of us wanted out of Edwards way back in the day.
Yeah,
he's a jacked up version of Edwards.
Yeah.
So I mean, if the Bills score early and shit happens, the way it should happen here, matchup-wise, I think that the Bills win here, too, honestly.
Yeah,
this is a win for me.
I would say the Bills win here as long as they don't it's late in the season.
Don't shoot themselves in the foot.
Yeah, it's late in the season. You can't be the old Bills and do a Billsy mistake.
This is a cold weather game.
You can't have a trap. You can't have a late season trap game. You can't have a late season trap game. You got to keep going here. If you start losing now, you're facing the Pats and the Dolphins in the division, and these two division games are going to matter for the wins to help win the division. So you got to keep going with the momentum. You know what I mean? You can't. These seeding games in the last few weeks are going to be so critical to where the Bills are going to be, especially facing 4 AFC teams in the last few weeks that are probably all going to be vying for playoff contention. So
with the fact
the
that
Dolphins, maybe
there's an extra team in the playoffs this year. The Dolphins might be there.
Dolphins might be there.
They might be there.
They have a lot of pieces to work on, so we'll see about that. But I have them as a win for now against the Broncos.
Me too.
I think that they have a chance to beat them. And then with that one though, we're going right into the Pats. Then we're going right to Foxborough, so that's gonna be a tough one. That's like I said, with Cam Newton coming back now, this changes a lot of things. It's gonna shake up the AFC East. It's going to be a lot of, especially Week 15. This is a primetime game, and the Bills are going to have to really bring it. This is going to be playoff. This is definitely going to be playoff implications where you're seeding. Everything is going to be on the line at this point. And this is the first time in a long time where the Bills truly have a chance to win this division, and they can't let someone like Cam Newton come and terrorize us down, because we have to win this division this year. This is one of those years you can't keep being second fiddle to the Patriots. You have to show you're better than them now, in my eyes, man.
Same here. That being said, though, I have them splitting New England. I can't see the Bills sweeping them.
No.
And I can't see the Pats sweeping us, though, at the same time. I think the Bills are right there, talent-wise, on offense and defense, with the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
It comes down to, can Josh Allen outperform Cam Newton now?
Yeah, it's really all it comes down to. Yeah, I'm going to have him at a loss for now.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to be a difficult win. I think going into Foxborough, it's going to be a tough atmosphere if there's fans in the stands. Even if there's not, though, it's probably better for Bill if there's not fans, because he'll be able to have a even more clear head than he already does. He's one of the best halftime adjustment players, and he's also one of the best cheaters in the league. So, he knows how to windle his way around things like that. Sean McDermott even had to wave off his son. They got caught with the Cincinnati Browns game, the Cincinnati Bengals and Browns game.
And what happened?
Yeah.
Slaps on the wrist. And it's just, I mean, guys.
And their fine cost more than than signing Cam Newton. So good.
What we need to say, there's not enough time in this video to even touch it. But I mean, how many times are the Pats kind of continuously bend the rules and cheat and
then get away with it,
and then just have slaps on the wrist? Like, why wouldn't cheat? Oh, you want a 3rd round pick for me to cheat so I have a greater
chance of winning
the Super Bowl? Okay,
I'll
trade a 3rd round. I'll trade
happens.
a 3rd round 24/7 all fucking year. If that's all it takes.
A fine of like $1 million or something.
I just want
to
see another team do it and what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Though, yeah, exactly.
If it's any other team but the Patriots, I wonder if it's equal treatment.
And the thing is too, I don't know if you watched that video with the whole cheating scenario with the Browns and the Bengals, but man, they were watching the sideline because I believe the Bengals have a new coach or whatever. So they have a new coach and they're trying to watch the sidelines, and they were watching for like 8 minutes, and they were not even like. I just remember watching that video. It was very tough to watch. It was very evident cheating. And the worst part is they're trying to say Bill Belichick didn't have a hand in this or whatever. I remember he had a hand in this, and everyone knows
he didn't have a hand in the air in the footballs or illegally bringing his camera on field to cheat that way. I'm sure he didn't know how to come on, guys.
Yeah, he knows.
He knows what he's doing, and the reason that you don't hear him talk about it is because he doesn't. What's he gonna say?
Yeah.
Like, Bill Belichick. Oh, yeah.
You know how Bill Belichick is in the media. He doesn't say shit. So, I have
perfect cheaters.
I have him at a loss here only because we're facing him in Foxborough. We're facing a good team. I have us as a split as well. So we go into the final game of the season, and it is finally time to face the Dolphins. So
squish the fish.
Yeah, I think that we are home against them this time around, and. I believe Tua is going to be the starter at this point.
Yes.
I think that by the end of the season here, Tua is going to have a chance. I don't believe
Fitzmagic.
Fitzpatrick's going to be Fitztragic, and he's going to, you've seen it. You know how Fitz is. We
know what goes on.
He has his times where he's great, and he has times where he's shitty. He's going to have his time where he's shitty now, and I believe that Tua is going to take over, and I believe that he's just going to go all out on this last game of the season, too. You know how they go. Last game of the season, those rookies especially, they want to show what they're worth, and I believe in that last game he's going to want to leave an impression on the fans. So
playing in the snow. This is a home game way at the end of the year near January. So
it's in January actually. It is in January.
Yeah, it is in January.
Yeah, January 3rd.
So it's a cold weather game, and he's played in Alabama his whole career. So and he's lived in Hawaii.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, is he gonna play great in the snow? Probably not at first.
No, he's going to take him some time.
That's a huge advantage for the Buffalo Bills here.
Fans are not. Yeah, you're right.
They are coming off of a loss to New England. The way Sean McDermott works is he wants his team playing good football, driving into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think the Bills are going to be motivated here to play the season out strong and play into the playoffs strong. So I'm going to say, probably a close game because this is going to be their Super Bowl probably in Miami. Yeah. It's going to be like their last hurrah because they're probably not going to make the playoffs, guys.
No, I don't see them making the playoffs.
So what they're going to try to do is play Rooner and try to, and if the Bills have any chance at the division or a playoff seeding, we're going to get their best game.
Yeah.
So that being said, I think it's a close game, but the Bills just have too much talent, have been playing as a unit way too long. A lot of chemistry going here in Buffalo. None in Miami yet. Very new pieces. I think the Bills win here.
I have them as a win as well. I think that they have to finish the season strong here. It's a tough schedule, guys. It's it's a lot of up and downs. There's going to be one of those seasons where there's going to be really high highs and really low lows. I have a feeling. And it may be the nature of us expecting a lot from them this year. So you have to beat these teams, man. It's going to be a tough season. Hopefully we stay competitive and we have just that offensive spark that we've been looking for with Stephon Diggs coming in because we need that. We need that spark with him because he's going to be the real difference maker if we have a chance to have a top 15 defense even, I'd say,
And, I mean, these past 5 or 10 years, the one reoccurring thing that's plagued the Bills is quarterback play and offense.
Yeah.
They've always had a elite defense. A defense that is literally Super Bowl worthy.
Yeah, it is.
Literally,
it is. Yeah, it's great.
And it's been that way a long time. I think honestly, this third year of Josh Allen is his proof it year, honestly. And I think we're gonna really increase our we're gonna be a pretty potent offense, not a lead or anything. But it's going to be clearly above average.
Yeah,
and that's all we need.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
that's all we need, and anything can happen in the playoffs, guys.
We're really excited for the season. We're excited for the predictions to hopefully be right. And thank you guys so much for joining us for all 4 episodes. We really appreciate you guys watching all of them, and hope you guys enjoyed every single one of them. So have a good one, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and always go Bills.
Go Bills.